Imagine commanding an army where survival depends on outmaneuvering and outgunning one of the most powerful military forces the world has ever seen. This was the reality for the Soviet Union during World War II, a battle for existence against the relentless advance of Nazi Germany. The tactics developed during this crucible of war didn't just turn the tide of the conflict. They laid the groundwork for modern warfare. Welcome to Shadow Lore, where we dive deep into the strategies and technologies that have shaped military history. If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Stay tuned as we uncover how Soviet tank tactics from World War II continue to influence how battles are fought today. In 1941, the Soviet Union faced a dire threat as Nazi Germany launched Operation Barbarossa, the largest invasion in history. The initial shock of the German Blitzkrieg, with its highly mechanized and coordinated attacks, exposed the weaknesses in the Soviet military's existing strategies. Recognizing the urgent need for an effective response, Soviet leaders embarked on a massive tank production program. The T-34, an iconic medium tank known for its sloped armor mobility and firepower, became the backbone of Soviet armored forces. The T-34's design was revolutionary for its time, combining durability with ease of production. But more than just building better tanks, the Soviets needed a new strategy, one that could counter the highly mobile and coordinated German panzer divisions. One of the most enduring contributions of Soviet military strategy was the concept of combined arms operations. The Red Army perfected the art of integrating infantry, artillery, tanks, and air support into a cohesive and devastating force. In the Soviet doctrine of deep battle, the idea was not just to punch through enemy lines, but to keep advancing, exploiting breaches with mobile units to create confusion and disrupt enemy logistics and command structures. This approach was a game-changer on the Eastern Front and became a cornerstone of modern military tactics. Today, combined arms operations are fundamental to how many of the world's militaries operate. The integration of different combat arms is seen as essential to achieving rapid and decisive victories on the battlefield. The Battle of Kursk in 1943 is perhaps the most famous example of Soviet massed armor tactics. Here, the Soviets deployed vast numbers of tanks in a defensive battle that absorbed and ultimately repelled the German assault. The principle was simple: overwhelming the enemy with sheer numbers and coordinated movement. Massed armor assaults were designed to saturate the battlefield, making it nearly impossible for the enemy to focus their defenses on any one point. While modern warfare often emphasizes precision and technological superiority, the concept of using large armored formations to overwhelm an opponent still holds relevance. Russia, for instance, continues to field large tank formations, maintaining the strategic value of massed armor in specific scenarios. Soviet commanders also pioneered the concept of operational maneuver groups, or OMGs. These highly mobile, self-sustaining units were designed to penetrate deep into enemy territory, bypassing strong points to strike at the heart of enemy logistics and command structures. This concept has evolved in the modern era into rapid reaction forces, capable of being deployed quickly to any hotspot, performing deep strikes, and operating independently for extended periods. The emphasis on mobility, flexibility, and speed continues to be a priority in contemporary military strategy. Urban warfare posed a unique challenge during World War II, and the Soviet Union became adept at fighting in these environments, particularly during the grueling Battle of Stalingrad. Soviet forces learned to use tanks in close coordination with infantry to clear buildings and secure streets in a cityscape filled with rubble and fortified positions. These tactics have been adapted by modern militaries worldwide. The lessons learned in Stalingrad continue to influence how urban warfare is conducted, with an emphasis on the close integration of armored units and infantry to navigate the complex and deadly environments of modern cities. The Soviet Union's emphasis on mass production and innovation in tank design ensured they always had the numbers and technology to match or exceed their enemies. The T-34, with its sloped armor and powerful gun, was revolutionary at the time, combining the best features of mobility, protection, and firepower. This focus on innovation and production continues today, Modern tanks incorporate advanced technologies such as reactive armor, active protection systems, and sophisticated targeting. Russia's T-14 Armata represents the latest evolution of a long tradition of Soviet tank design, reflecting the continued importance of innovation in armored warfare. Perhaps one of the most critical aspects of Soviet tank tactics was the flexibility and adaptability shown by their commanders. Faced with a dynamic and often overwhelming battlefield, Soviet leaders learned to adapt their strategies to counter German tactics, often turning initial setbacks into eventual victories. This doctrinal flexibility is a hallmark of modern military strategy. The ability to quickly adapt to changing conditions on the battlefield, to learn from mistakes, and to innovate in real time is a legacy of Soviet military thought that remains vital in contemporary warfare. The tank tactics developed by the Soviet Union during World War II have left an indelible mark on modern warfare. From combined arms operations to urban warfare, from massed armor to doctrinal flexibility, these strategies have shaped the doctrines of armies around the world. As we look to the future, the principles of Soviet tank tactics will continue to influence how battles are fought and how militaries are organized. In many ways, the echoes of those tactics can still be seen on the battlefields of today, reminding us of the enduring legacy of World War II. From the frozen steppes of the Eastern Front to the modern deserts and cities of today, the legacy of Soviet tank tactics lives on. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the legacy of Soviet tank tactics and their lasting impact on modern warfare. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth military history stories. Goodbye for now, and we'll see you in the next video.